episode 5. We're going to discuss today how to get your power back, watching what we put in our eyes and ears, and success. If you follow me, you know I'm getting much of my inspiration from Abraham Hicks. If you haven't heard of The Secret, you need to watch it. You will want to watch the version with Abraham in it because that will be the best one that will give you the best insight on the law of attraction and how it actually works. Okay? Now, no one has all the answers because we are on the leading edge of the universe. With expansion will come contrast, and that's a good thing. Contrast is not a bad thing, you guys. So, we all need to remember that because there are trials and tribulations that each of us have that go on in our lives. But if we didn't have that stuff, where would we be? What would this world be like if we did have all the answers? It would be very boring, to be honest. Why would you want to live on a planet like that? Sure, it would be easier, but we are creators, and we are and with the creativity comes molding, anticipating, speculating. Variety is good. I don't want to live in a vanilla world, do you? Could you imagine all your life there is just that one flavor? I mean, even Baskin-Robbins has 31 flavors. Are you blaming someone for how you feel? My significant other did this and it made me feel bad. My mom said this and it made me angry. It's this person, place, or thing or issue. That's why I feel this way. Really? Do you realize you're letting others disempower you? No one, and I do mean no one, has power over you. Start today and take your possession of your power back. If you're saying this person won't let me do such and such and you're an adult, that's when you know you're being controlled. You created that. Did you realize that? Everything that happens in our life is because we created it. Now is your chance to bring it back, to take it back and create the life that you've always wanted. It's never too late. You might have some majorly negative momentum towards what you do not want right now. But each day, get yourself into a better feeling thought space and stop the resistance by meditating. And then before you know it, people, places, and things in your life will start to change because you'll be offering a different vibration. You'll never be happy with anyone unless you find happiness within yourself. It's no one else's responsibility to make you happy but you. You are the only person that can make you happy. If you're with somebody because you think that they make you happy, then you're in the relationship for the wrong reasons. We are expanding eternal beings that have built a guidance system. It's called our emotions. Do you know that? Yeah, our emotions actually have reasons for them being there. How are you feeling about a certain subject? Are you depressed about it? Are you angry about it? Are you feeling distraught? Or are you really happy about it? It just depends. There's this emotional guidance scale, and there's upward spiral and there's downward spiral. So you just kind of have to figure out where you are on that scale. There's 22 different emotions that people go through. There's many more, but it's just kind of a guide to help you figure out, where you want to, where you're at and things like that. Hey, that looks better. Sorry, my glare was really bad on my glasses. How are you, if it's worse than joyful, you have vibrational work that needs to be done. There's so many exercises to help this. Make sure to check out previous posts that I have on Facebook or WordPress or anything like that, because to be honest, that's where most of them are at. And you really need to get some of these books, you know, The Money and the Law of Attraction, The Vortex, you know, The Law of Attraction. Those are going to help you get in. Oh, Ask and It Is Given. That's another really good one. Those are all by Esther and Jerry Hicks, which Esther is the person that, you know, that, for lack of a better term, channels Abraham Hicks. And so, you know, then you'll be able to learn a lot more about those processes and things like that. I can only share as much as I can get shared, but you know, that's something that you're definitely going to want to check out at some point. Just remember this: you are the leading edge of creation. So create the best life you can by starting today. Number one, take your power back, people. It's super important, okay? And also, you really have got to watch out about what you're putting in your eyes and ears. This is one lesson that we all need to learn. Be careful of what you put in your eyes and ears, because it will influence your creativity of your own life. When you observe, you aren't just watching and listening, you are also thinking about those things you've seen and heard. And when you do that and then keep thinking that thought, that will turn into a belief. Because a belief is just a thought you chronically think. Your friend might be in a rough spot, or your family member, or even a stranger that reaches out to you. Be careful to not get sucked in too deep, that you start thinking about the issue at hand so much that you start believing that said thing can happen to you. If you start believing it can happen to you, pretty much granted down the road, it's going to happen to you in some way, shape, or form. So just be careful, okay? You need to immediately shift that mindset to a better feeling thought, because if not, watch out. As I said, this could happen to you. I'm not saying you cannot be there for your friends or family. I'm just saying be careful how you are there for them. Don't be there for them in their illness, but be there for them in their healthiness or wellness. Show them how they can shift their mindset by your example, and you'll do wonders for both of you. But you get into their illness, you'll just bring them further down into it, and then you'll worry about them and keep thinking about them in their illness. And out of nowhere, you could have said illness, and bam. That's just the way it happens, you know? So make sure that you are not focusing on people's illnesses or issues or problems, that you're there to be there and show them that there is good things in their life that they should focus on more, you know? Just because you have an illness doesn't mean that everything else in your whole entire life is down the crapper. You know, I mean, I have an illness and issues like that, but, you know, I still live day to day. You know, sure, are there some things that I need to alter? You know, maybe some days, because I might not be feeling that well, but you know what? I don't focus on that anymore. I go out and just do it. And you know what? If my body says, hey, woman, not today, then I just, you know, I alter what I'm doing. You know, it's simple as that, you know. Not only people, but you also have to watch out what you're putting in your eyes and ears with TV shows, news, people watching even, can all influence you and your creativity. Do you know that? Yeah. The TV shows, the news, people watching, all of those types of things can seriously change the way that you're creating your own life, because If you believe those things can happen to you, they definitely could be happening to you. But don't be scared. These are just lessons I've learned along my path of self-development. It's seriously so amazing when you realize you are the creator of your own reality, that you can create whatever you want in your life. Imagine how you want it to be, not what is right at the moment. Reach for a better feeling thought each and every day. Don't resist. Just float down the stream in no time, and you'll be manifesting good things into your life and not bad ones. We are all eternal beings. Let's make the most of the time we have here. All right, now I want to talk to you guys about succeeding, because that's another one that people are having some major issues with. How do I succeed in an online business? How do I succeed in life? How do I, succeed in any aspect, really? Are you happy when you hear that others are succeeding? If you feel any resentment in any way towards that person's success, you ask questions like, I'm doing exactly what they're doing. Why am I not winning and they are? Do you see what happens there? Do you see how you're getting like a contradictory, a contradiction thing going on there? The reason they are winning and you're not is because you have resistance to that of what you are wanting. Clean up your vibrations and you'll start winning in no time. The easiest way is the positive aspect book that I've spoke about, and the focus wheel. Those are two things that you can use to get your vibrations feeling feeling better. Once you come into alignment with ease, you'll start getting more of the things you desire. You look at money, cars, elaborate homes as success, and those are things you desire. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're looking at others with those things and you're feeling resentment, that's just not good. No, you are fighting against those things you are wanting, and they will always stay in your vortex and never really come to fruition. So you really have to be careful. You can admire people, you can wish for things, but don't feel resentment for other people, or put grudges on them or anything like that. You have to be grateful, for the things that you have, to allow more things to come in as well. When it comes to my business at Team Driven, you want to be grateful your teammates are winning, and use that to fuel your fire within you, and know there is an abundance out there for everyone. There is an abundance out there. Don't compete with each other. That's not good. That's really not a good outfit to wear, to be honest. Share your success with your teammates and how you're receiving success. That way others can learn as well. As I said, there's an abundance out there. Don't worry. There's more leads, there's more people, there's more prospects all over the place. You can get leads and prospects and things anywhere. But just remember, this does not just go for business. This is personal as well. But sharing is caring, my dear friends, honestly, especially when it comes to business. If you've got something that you're really finding success in, and oh yeah, this avenue's working better, and I'm not having so much great traction with this, let your teammates know. It's important, because then we can learn that as well and share that with the masses, and then we can all be winning. That's seriously what Team Driven is. We are grateful for our teammates' success. We don't compete against each other, and we raise each other up, and we cherish each and every win like it's our own. That's what being a great team is all about. Honestly, you guys. You know, team driven, as I've said in the past, I mean, I cannot rave enough about, they are my cyber family. And I am thankful every day that I have these awesome individuals that I've manifested into my life, because I'm telling you, I was at a major crossroads when I joined with Team Driven, and I knew sort of what I wanted to do in life, but I had no platform and no way of realizing how I could bring that into fruition until I joined with Team Driven. Now I'm telling you, when you join with this winning team, you have got to dress up, show up, and never give up. We hold you accountable. We raise you up and let you know how great of a job you're doing. And let's say, hey, there's something that maybe you need to tweak or fix or anything like that. We'll also give you constructive criticism, so you'll learn more about what you need to do. We are not just, you know, home-based business opportunity. Team driven is so much more than that. Team driven is business consulting, it's life coaching, it's all sorts of different things all in one team. We take it to the next level each day, and I am proud to say that I am one of the team leaders of Team Driven, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Now, if you're thinking about joining our winning team, you can always message me down below. Get with the person that invited you here if you're hearing this through one of my teammates. As I said, there's no competition, because there is an abundance of money, wealth, health out there. We just know how to get ourselves into that vibrational match with and really align with what our desires are. And then we will start being able to allow more to come in. Thank you so much for tuning in for Twylights StoryTime episode 5. I am so grateful and so thankful that I have this platform, that I am able to discuss all of this information that has so helped me. I cannot even explain to you in words how this has really changed my entire life. I get emotional when I think about these things. Because I was seriously just not knowing what I wanted to do in my life. And I mean, answering one post on Facebook from Jenna Perez changed my entire life. And I will be forever grateful for Lou and Jenna and this entire team. And as I said again, if you want to learn any more about Team Driven, you can check us out on Facebook, Instagram. You know, I have a WordPress blog. I mean, anywhere. We're on YouTube. We're all over. Remember the name Team Driven, and I'm telling you what, you're going to learn how to change your life, because that's exactly what Team Driven has done for me and many, many, many of my teammates. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time on Twylights StoryTime.